There are 3 simple steps you need to follow when it comes to breaking your phone addiction in 2025. And I'm going to teach them to you very simply. In the day and age where social media is a prominent factor in what most people do throughout their lives, basing everything they do off of what they see online, this can be extremely problematic. Most people are living the lives of others without ever realizing they're never living their own. If you feel like you're falling into this trap, I'm here to get you out of it because I was once in your shoes and I know what it feels like. In this video, we're going to cover the 3 main steps it takes to break your phone addiction for good. Number 1 is becoming aware of your purpose. Now, when you hear purpose, you might not know what I mean, but essentially what I'm talking about is what are you designed to do? What are you created on earth for? As soon as you become aware of your purpose, you will spend less time on your distractions. For example, let's say I told you exactly what you're supposed to be in life. A job, create a business, have your own YouTube channel. I told you exactly what you were supposed to do, and it would guarantee you success. How much more would you focus on that as opposed to your distractions? Now, this is exactly how our life is. We have a divine purpose that we are supposed to carry out, and it is impossible to do that if we are always distracted by mindlessly scrolling on our phone. Now, before I continue, you probably think, well, Max, you're a content creator. Doesn't that make you a hypocrite if you're telling people to get off your phone and you spend all the time editing and posting online? I totally agree with you. Yes, it sounds like I'm a hypocrite, but I'll explain further. When I talk about your phone is not the problem. Just like a phone addiction is not the problem, it is a symptom of a problem. The symptom is you are spending all your time on a phone to ease the pain that is inside of you. Whether you're bored, where does boredom come from? You're not aware of your purpose. If you're aware of your purpose, you won't spend so much time feeding your distractions. You can only feed 2 things in life, your dreams or your distractions. There is no in between. So when it comes to finding your purpose, this can be very confusing for a lot of people. They don't know what to look for, they don't know where to look, they don't know what they're supposed to do. They might just try everything in the world and eventually never end up knowing what they were supposed to do. But if you want a very simple guideline on how to find your purpose, how to start walking in your purpose, it's very simple, just like this. Find something that you are naturally talented at, okay? We're gonna have that as this graph right here. Something you're naturally talented at, and then something that you work really hard at, okay? This is gonna meet somewhere in the middle in this little sweet spot, and that is gonna give you your purpose. Becoming aware of your purpose is the number 1 priority you have to have in 2025. It is gonna give you the most fulfillment, it is gonna give you the most success, it is gonna give you everything you could possibly imagine from your purpose. And I'd like to take it one more step further. A lot of people are pursuing success as if it is a materialistic thing. We think success is being better than others, having a nice car, a watch, money, fame, notoriety. We think that having success is all material. But I hate to be that guy. That's not even close to what success is. This is pretty much success in a nutshell. This is you right now. This is your purpose. This path is success. As long as you're on that path, you are successful. So it doesn't matter how many cars or watches you have and all the materialistic stuff if inside you know you're not fulfilling your purpose. Your purpose is to help others. So it's something you're naturally good at, something you chase, and something to help others. That is your purpose. So start working towards that today. And remember, if you're not feeding your dreams, you are feeding your distractions. If your purpose is not strong enough, your distractions will take over. Now, step number 2 is a more practical approach to actually adjusting your phone for your success. Now, the first thing that I would do is delete all apps that you do not use. If you don't go on TikTok and you have it there, and sometimes when you get bored, you scroll, just delete it. Are you making money off of TikTok? Probably not. You can delete it. Are you really catching up with your friends for the social media? You're being social and connecting with old friends and everything. If you're not really using social media for its intended purpose, it's hurting you. And that is a big conversation we have to have with ourselves, is if we're actually not benefiting from the product, we can't have the product. So if you have a bunch of useless apps that you know is wasting your time and it's not helping you, it's time to get rid of them. Now, the second thing is something that has changed my perspective when it comes to my phone, and that is turning on grayscale. Now, grayscale is pretty much just a black and white filter you put on your phone, but it limits all the colors of your phone. And the colors on your phone produce so much dopamine as you're scrolling, as you're looking at everything. Think about it like a newspaper. If it's just black and white and there's no color, it's pretty boring. It's not just the words, it's not colorful, there's no graphics, there's no pictures, there's nothing popping up. So when you open Instagram Reels and you have all these images and sounds and graphics and transitions and the bright colors, it's fighting for all of your attention and energy. So when you turn on grayscale, you are gonna notice the difference that all these vibrant colors are actually producing dopamine in your mind and you don't even realize it. If you wanna try this, you can turn on grayscale for 6 hours. After 6 hours, turn it back off and see how your body reacts in your mind to all the vibrant colors. It's literally gonna be like a surprise and somebody gave you a present. And that is the effect of dopamine on our brain. It is always at us when we're scrolling on our phone. The sounds, the transitions, the colors, the whole nine. The next thing I would do is to turn on Do Not Disturb, because if you're trying to be productive and get work done, it is gonna be impossible to do that if you have everybody and every app that you have fighting for your attention that you're trying to feed your dreams with. As I mentioned before, you should delete social media apps and other apps that you don't use, but if you do want to keep them, I would highly suggest unfollowing people that you just constantly are watching that are wasting your time. Now, I'm big on you watching people to improve yourself and to learn new things, but if they are just distracting you and causing brain rot right in front of your face, it's time to make the change. And the last thing is to set timers and boundaries on your phone. Set timers for when you have to get off of Instagram, when you have to get off all the apps that you're normally on. By you doing this, it will train your body to be accustomed to, let's say, a 30-minute window, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it takes to get your screen time down. Now, the third and last thing is to remember that your phone is not the problem. Your phone is only a symptom of the problem. If there are things inside of you that you haven't settled yet, that will be exposed through your phone usage. If you're using your phone to numb pain, if you're scrolling to ease the pain at work, you're bored, all these different things that I used to use when I was bored and didn't know my purpose, these are the things that I felt appealing because it was easier for me to abuse something than to work on myself. So I highly recommend you have the big conversation with yourself, look yourself in the mirror and realize it is time to change. It's already 2025 and time is flying. The last thing that I want is for you to mindlessly scroll your life away because you're unaware of your purpose. Again, your phone is not the problem. It is actually a great tool if you know how to use it. You can make money from your phone, you can reach people, you can build connections, you can learn. There are so many different positive benefits of your phone, but it is all about how you are using it. I like to simply compare your phone to a hammer. A hammer can be used to build a house and build things of creativity. But if you misuse a hammer, it can hurt somebody, it can cause destruction. The same thing is with our phones. It is all up to us on how we decide to use it. So I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, make sure to subscribe. Please drop a like because it is free and supports me. Anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.